Oh, how do we do that? Okay, so we are going to be traveling to an archaeological dig site that only I know of. And yeah, we're going to go dig up some old shoes. So stay tuned. I just have to wait a minute to, get the video clips, what people are watching, that's what they'll see. So let's flip our camera around. This is the terrain. All right, now we want to get over there. We don't want to crush these farmers' plants, crops. So, yeah, I was there a few years back and found some old shoes. Now, I left those shoes for some whatever reason, but we need to recover them. That I could not bring back for lack of space. So yes, we're gonna go and recover some old shoes before it gets dark. Why do they have to plant these crops so damn narrow? Oh, well, that's because their road there died. Anyway, we're not gonna step on any crops. Back to my face. Okay. Now it is currently 6 o'clock, and we don't want to get it dark on us, so here, and we're gonna go over there, those woods, to the archaeological site. Now, who else knows about it? I'll tell you a little bit about it and how I found it. You see, I was out in the woods one day, just wandering around, and I made the mistake of this. Well, I didn't make a mistake. I accidentally discovered this 100-year-old farmer's dump. Okay, and there's a lot of cool treasures there. I mean, I've recovered old J.R. Watkins bottles, ink wells, you name it. Unfortunately, we can't go to the Civil War house site. There isn't a house there. There's just remnants and pieces of glass, because that's in a field with crops currently growing. So, that's the other direction. And I was here during the fall and winter. Not a good time, so this will be the first, if not the second time I will be traveling to this location. And there's a couple locations here. There's the one where there's rolled up a bit of metal. I found cologne bottle, Listerine bottle, I believe. Some other stuff. And yeah, there was some belts and boots and shoes and stuff. So yeah, the ground's soft, and we got the proper tools. Go dig those up, and yeah, try to recover as much as we can before it gets dark. Well, there's a big old field stove. So let's get back to our terrain view. So that's what we're at right now. The dig site's over there, and we're gonna hop a few rows here. Start walking towards that way. So yes, I have seen stuff, and I'm a little excited because I don't know if these are good your rubber soles or whatnot. So that's just the notification. Something about a flu. Yeah, there's the dig site. I've recovered a lot of bottles from there. Yep, there it is. There's something in my boot and it does not feel good. Let's get back to my face view. So yes, I'm excited to recover some shoes. We'll locate it, bag it, and get back to home base, if you will. You know, walking over these rows of crops is a little annoying. So, we're getting pretty close. It's right around that vicinity, I think. I don't remember. There was 2 locations. It might be up here. I don't know. Alright, I can walk again. Let's move around this way. We're just gonna walk along this tree line here until we find our entrance. So, yeah, that's that. We might bring back a few bottles if we find any. I know some of this was attempted to be burned at one point. But there you go. We're almost to the dig site, and I'm just trying to keep you guys busy. Save the highlight. Yep, there's in the trees. I'll leave this up for you guys. I'm not going to delete it. Before we go in, we're going to take a water break. We'll get to digging. I've been here with a metal detector, and there's not much to metal detect. We'll sit here for a moment. I'm getting excited. Where to leave my water bottle, I'm not entirely sure. Here we go. Into the underbrush. Okay, there's your first sign of evidence here. It's a little newer, but, you know. Wow, okay, here we are. Right spot on. Here's the dig site. There's a lot more here than I remember. Wow. We're gonna excavate a lot. I mean, we got really old stuff here. Oh, how come I didn't see that before? There's a lot to unpack here. Is this coal? Hell yeah, that's coal. What's coal doing out here? All right, here's a piece of leather. All right, I'm gonna set down my water bottle. Please set it. Safe place to set this water. How about we set it on this rock? Seems safe enough. Let's take a walk through here. So there's our dig site right there. There's another site down yonder that way. And then you got your bits of metal there. There might be a spot way up there, but I'm getting anxious to, you know, recover some of this. So here we have a blue glass mason jar. This dates back to about 1880s, 1890s. Unfortunately, it's broken. We got a zinc lid for those ball mason jars. Not entirely sure what that is. Handle from a refrigerator. Okay, here's a cool little bit. Here's a shoe sole. It's in surprisingly good condition. All right, we got to get to bagging this stuff right away. Unpack. We're gonna bag these bits here. So we got what appears to be a toe of a shoe. There's the other part of the toe right there. Got your toe. And this might be the shoe sole right there. So what you're looking at is something like that. This appears to be the side of the shoe right there. Like that. There might be some more bits of the shoe, but we got a shoe here. We're going to bag it. If I can hold my camera with one hand and... Ow. Hold on. Yeah. There, got it. Okay. Get your bag out. And bag each individual part to it. Actually, there might be way more of these shoes, so maybe I'll just bag the whole thing. All right, I think there might be some more shoes around here somewhere, so let's get the look in here. Yeah, here's an interesting thing. We got a bottle with inscription on it. Holy crap. It's pretty cool. That's a keeper. That's a Concerto bottle top. Okay, some more shoe pieces. Oh, little toy car. I have one of those at home. The wheels, rather. Here's another piece of shoe. Another piece right here. Ooh, I got some gloves. That's a good idea. Okay, let me get my gloves on. Okay, yeah, I just had that thought. I don't want dirt on my fingernails because I've had that before. Put on this bug spray and these bugs are still bothering me. Some of my viewers probably don't understand my language. Okay. Piece of a shoe, I believe. Set that aside. Another piece. So there's your chunk of shoe right here. That would be difficult to get up with my trowel. Just digging up the shoe. Oh, wow, there's a lot more of it than I thought. Okay. Oh. Wow. Piece of shoe. Leather's pretty good condition considering, how old it is. We got a belt here. That's keep. We got more. Oh, I just broke that. That's okay. There's more pieces of shoes and stuff here. I'm gonna gather up as many pieces as we can. Shoe soles should be around here somewhere. There's another chunk of that belt. I don't understand why there's so much coal here. There's a lot of coal in this area. Another shoe piece. We'll bag it. Oh, there's an interesting top right there. That's a ketchup bottle. Ooh, a piece of pottery. Pottery shard. I haven't been here in a long time. I was just afraid of the bugs. There should be another piece of shoe around here somewhere. It's all covered in leaves. Oh. I may have to move this tree, but we'll keep looking. There's some raccoon shit. And another little bit of raccoon shit. That's disgusting. Anyway, these bugs are all over the place. Hello. It's crazy how much glass is here. I recovered what I could last time I was here. There's a bit of wire. Chunk of glass, pretty thick glass, indicating its age. Here's another ketchup bottle top. There's a lot of those around here. Shotgun shell casing chunk. It's an interesting shade of glass. Oh, we got a big chunk of a mason jar. We may be able to piece together some, if not all, of a mason jar. Almost tore through my glove. Ooh, there's another piece of leather. Oh, that looks like a nail or a belt buckle pin. Big chunk of a jar. Bottom of a tin can thing. Another piece of rusty metal. A chunk of glass. Part of that. And There's another chunk of belt. There's a lot of shoe pieces. They're just buried. Believe me. Oh, that's pretty big too. Kind of hard to believe how big these mason jars were. Might have been a barrel band, most likely. I think that's what it was a barrel band. You know what a barrel band is, right? You can see like a barrel, and a barrel band is the metal band that goes around it, hence the name, barrel band. Yeah, there should be some more pieces of leather here. Oh, we got a piece of glass with a print on it. Probably, I want to say 40s, potentially. Oh, got a piece of a plate. All of the ceramic coating has been chipped off. That's kind of interesting. There's a mosquito on me. Just killed him. I'm just probably going to get bit by a lot of mosquitoes despite me putting on bug spray. I have no idea what that is. We might salvage some of this coal too. Okay. Got some barbed wire. Oh, there's some really old barbed wire. I wouldn't want to get hooked by that. Looking around here. Oh. Okay. That's interesting. There's probably a chunk of farm equipment. Oh, hello. That is beautiful. We'll definitely recover these pieces here. Reminds me of my mother's lamp. It's nice. Set those there. Okay, this is a mess. There's a lot of bottles under there. I'm not entirely sure if that was a bed frame. It actually could have been a bed frame. Or just a fence. Oh, what do we have here? Ow! Oh, there's a bunch of those. I don't know what they are. Some sort of soda pop bottle. Yeah, here's a couch spring. Interesting. Not, I guess. We'll try to salvage as much of the bottle bottoms as we can. Lift that back. Not entirely sure what all would be under there. Just got scratched. Don't worry, I didn't get my tetanus shot. What do we got over here? Another shotgun shell casing. What is this? Super X. Okay. Oh, I do know that. Oh, that might be how all the enamel on those plates got chipped off. Was from shotgun shooting. Somebody was down here playing with shotguns. I do know there's some stuff over here. Not in this specific spot. But, you know, down this way. Check for spider webs. No spider webs. It's like this vicinity area. There's... Maybe it was over there. There was a spot where there was some insulators, you know, ceramic chunks. Not entirely sure where that is. I haven't been in these woods in a long time, so my apologies if it's just me wandering around and trying to get myself familiar with the landscape, especially since it's changed. It's summer and hot. Might have been right here, actually. No? Over here? There's somewhere some pieces of chunks of something. Anyway, back to the dig. We recovered some shoes and belts so far. It's a lot of cobwebs. Yeah. I'm sweating really bad. Yes, I do have my water. Not on me, but have my water here with me. We're just going to start picking up these chunks of glass that we want to keep, like these. These are ball mason jar pieces. Very old. Definitely want to keep those. I don't know how much is buried, actually. This might all just be on the surface. Try digging. Oh, hello. We started digging and we instantly found a piece of shoe, so we're on the right track. Is that another piece of a shoe? No, I think that's a piece of bark. Okay, what do we have here? Ooh, a piece of metal. Let's just keep digging here. Another piece of shoe. We'll kneel down here. What's this? Piece of a stick. Made contact with something. Looks very nice and promising. Okay, we may have a piece of a plate, or an entire plate, rather. Oh my! We got ourselves a plate. A bowl. What do we have? Half of a cup, potentially. That's a keeper's. Steam. Let's keep digging here. See what else we'll find. What is that? No, just nothing. Oh, there's a piece of that. Oh, we have another shoe chunk here. Look at that. This leather's in surprisingly good condition. I'd expect it to be rotten away by now. What else do we have here? What is that? Oh, well, I just broke a piece of a shoe. Whoops. I did not realize that. That's what happens in the game of archaeological recovery. You never know what you're going to find, so you have to be very careful. It might be pretty old. It's kind of trying to disintegrate. Oh, well, it's just what appears to be the toe of a shoe, of which I popped a chunk off of. There's a lot of shoes here. I have to be careful not to break any pieces that we may find. What is this? That might be a piece of a shoe. A piece, not a chunk, but a piece. Oh, we have something. We have something. I hit it, and it... Oh, well. I don't know what that is. Is that corn? What is this? It's a wild onion. Not an artifact. We're just gonna keep digging here. Oh, now we've hit something. Okay, this looks interesting. Piece of glass. All right. Glass pottery. I don't know what that is. It's a big chunk, though. Oh. I think that's a piece of pottery. Well, a piece of china. There's a lot of china out here. Not the country. You know, what you eat off of. That kind of china. Chunks of rust. That might be the other half of that bowl that we found. I'm just gonna keep digging here. Oh, it's in there. That might be a pretty large piece. How far does that go down? Oh, it goes down a considerable amount. Come on. the roots have gotten a hold of it. That was a root. Yes, that is a... Oh, well, I just broke it. Look at that piece. It looked like the roots had gotten a hold of that chunk real well. So we'll just recover that other chunk in here. Oh, that was it. Oh, wait, no. That's something else entirely. What is that? It's metal. That's exciting. Got herself something interesting. It's flat. Rusty. This is interesting. Oh, it's quite big. Whatever it is. And it's got some smooth edges. What is this? Oh, whatever it is, it's huge. What is this? Oh God, I hope it's a cast iron stove. That'd be pretty cool. But how the hell am I gonna get it home? Here's a piece of shoe. Salvage that. Is that it? That looks like it's it. But whatever it is, it's huge and it's in the ground. And we're gonna try to recover it, whatever it is. Maybe it's a pot or a pan. There's another chunk of that bowl plate thing. There's something else here. Piece of metal. Yeah, that's a piece of metal. Oh gosh. Whatever that is, it's huge. Oh man. I'm gonna have to dig down. Found the other piece of that bowl. Well, it's the other half of it. The rest of it might be in the ground. That'd be pretty cool. Alright. Oh, there's the rest of it. In chunks now. That'd be something. Cover that and it being one piece. Well, no. Because I broke it. There it is. See, now that's why we were having trouble recovering it. Now we have a complete bowl. Or cup, whatever that was. What incarnation is this metal object? No idea. But I want to recover it. It's too dang large. I have to dig into the side here. Wonder what will unearth. Nothing yet. Oh, it's still there. Holy crap, that thing's huge. Another notification. What is that? I'm excited. Both mentally and not physically. Holy crap, this thing's huge. What the heck? What incarnation is this thing? This might be the bottom of like a cast iron stove or something. What in the world is this? Could be a old chunk of a carriage. Is that the edge of it? Oh, the edge. Kind of the edge. I have to keep digging here. Lord almighty, this thing's huge. Still catching the edge of it. Oh, is that finally the edge? Oh no. It's a broken chunk of it and it still keeps on going. Holy crap, whatever this is going to be a task to get out of the ground. Oh, it's still there. What the heck is this? Oh, man. Did we finally find the edge of it? No, we found wire, though. Not part of it. But Lord Almighty. This thing's huge. Another piece of leather. That's a worm. Is that the edge of it? Ladies and gentlemen, I think I found the edge. I wonder. No, it couldn't be. There's no way. But it's possible. It's got a cast edge. I'm pretty freaking excited here. What the heck is... That's kind of cool. Excited for whatever I'm about to unearth. Oh, it still has an edge. There's no way this thing could be a sickle, could it? I wonder. That'd be freaking cool. There's a piece of metal. I wonder if it's a sickle blade. There is a possibility, but I thought those things were kind of thin. We found the edge. Oh, finally. Took forever. It's moving! Yes! We get to see what it is. Lord, it's heavy. So, it goes into this area. You have to dig a little bit more. Found either a bottle or a chunk of a bottle. So we have to be extra careful. We may have just found a bottle, folks. And an old one at that. Lord Almighty. I think I know what that is. I think that's a Snyder ketchup bottle. I've got one at home. It appears to be intact. Lord Almighty. These things are kind of collectible. A Snyder ketchup bottle. Damn. Mother Nature is really taking it. Please don't be broken. Well, it's not a Snyder, but I've got one of these at home. This one's intact, though. Or is it a Snyder? No, it's that. That's not a Snyder ketchup bottle, but that one's intact. Cool. Now we can really get down in here and pull up this large metal object. Whatever it is. Now, let's get back to this metal object now that we've recovered that bottle. Oh, it's still on the ground. Come on. I think she's lifting. She's lifting. Give me a moment. Gloves are huge. I got it. Huh. Lord Almighty. You gotta see this. Look at that. I just unearthed this thing. I think this is no, there's no way this is the blade of a trowel. Or not a trowel, plow. I don't know what this is. It actually could be the blade of a trowel. Holy crap, this is cool. It's got an inscription. That's not the best idea. Looks like we got I don't know. I'm gonna take it home. That's a little heavy. All right, back to digging. Now we've recovered a really cool piece of history. Okay, if you ever go digging out in the woods and you're in your own little archaeological dig site, always remember that there's always going to be something new every time you go back. I've been here a bunch of times. Not once expected to find something that large. Hey, we got a shoe chunk piece and it broke. You're always going to find something new. You may have a large chunk of a shoe. Let me get that out. Nope, just the side of a shoe. Oh, this is cool. It's a large piece of the shoe. I wonder where. Oh, these shoes might have had wooden soles. Oh, got a big chunk here. I think this is what's left of a big old shoe. Keeps tearing. I have to dig. There's that chunk. Oh, there's another. Yeah, just always remember that. Oh, wow. You're going to find something new every single time you go back to your dig site. Oh, that has those little lace holes too. I'm going to be cleaning up these pieces of leather and putting them on display. What beautiful piece of history. Oh, wow, that's kind of cool. Look at that design on the glass. That's a keeper. Oh, we got another shoe piece. Oh, that's a large chunk of a shoe. Cool. Keep digging. I guarantee we'll find more pieces of shoes. This may have been a shoe pile back whenever it was dumped here. Somebody had a bunch of old pairs of shoes and dumped them. And now they're all, fell apart. Yep, there's another piece right there. That looks like it might be a big piece. I have to excavate that kind of slowly there. That might be a very large piece of shoe. Cool. If I can get to it. What shoe chunk do we have? Oh, that's not a very big piece, but it might be a big piece. That's a decent sized piece of leather. What happened to all the shoe soles? I swear there were shoe soles. But like I said, oh, that was it broke. Like I said, these may have had wooden shoe soles. It might be a big piece of a mason jar. Oh, there's shoe. Another shoe. Unfortunate that I just broke it. Come on, stop breaking. Oh, it's a large piece. Oh. Checking for other chunks. What is that? Oh. Well, it just broke apart. That looks to be very old leather. Very old. Let's keep digging here. Wonder what. Oh, there's another piece. Oh. Gotta be very careful. This one could be intact. I've yet to find. Ooh. This one has lace holes. We have a very large chunk of a shoe here. Don't want to damage it. Got a chunk of glass. Gotta come up from here. We're digging into a shoe pile over there. Right. Sorry if you guys aren't seeing much. Oh, and I don't know if I just tore it or if that's another piece of it. What the heck? How intact is this chunk? Oh. We may have a full shoe. Maybe? How much of a shoe is even here? What is that? I caught the edge of something and it was lifting up. Oh. That's kind of cool. What is that? Oh, it's the top of a mason jar. Cool. Oh, wow. That is a large chunk of a shoe. Jeez. This might be the entire shoe here. Gotta be careful not to hurt anything. Now, if I'm correct, the other side of the shoe should be over here. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a full shoe. I want to bag those together. Wow, we have a full shoe. A full shoe. Look at that. We might be able to piece that together a little bit. Oh, wow. Look, guys, that's a good chunk of a shoe. Wow. There's more shoe than I've ever recovered. And we have the soles. Oh, man. Okay. Okay, we got to be careful now. Got to be really careful. We have an entire shoe, folks. An entire shoe. One whole shoe. You have to be very careful now, because this is a very delicate process. The tip is buried quite deep into the ground. Now, try to save as much of the shoe as possible. Seems to be the tip of the shoe. It's trying to tear. We have an entire shoe. Wow. Look at that. Wonderful. It's a rubber bottom. You have a full shoe. Wow. The padding that goes inside the shoe, at least some of it. Better cover those. Wow, I never expected to find a whole shoe here. That is exciting. Do we have a... Is that another? Oh, wait, no, that might be just the tip of it. It might just be the tip of the shoe. Tip of the shoe. Let's try to excavate that carefully. got it. Yeah, we got another piece of the shoe. Man, that was an entire shoe, guys. Look at that. Oh, that's so beautiful. We'll have to bag it individually because all the parts of the shoe are there, or at least 90% of it. How many more pieces of shoes are we gonna find before our daylight runs out? We've got another shoe piece. No, we don't. Oh, wait, we do. No? What is this? Just a root base. Fooled me. Oh, that's why it felt like a shoe, because it was a rotten piece of wood. What is that? Chunk of glass. I'm gonna keep digging for shoes. I'm gonna try to recover as many shoes as we can find. We already got quite a few pieces of shoes. And that's our pile. And there's an entire shoe. Surprising. Never found an entire shoe before. It's a monumental discovery. My back is killing me. What is that? Shoe out of the way. Barbed wire? Oh yeah, then. Yes, no? I don't know what that is. It's gnarly. Probably barbed wire. Just gonna keep digging here until, we've recovered as much as we can. Piece of metal. Another piece of metal. There's a lot of it. I'm gonna ignore that big bit if I can't get it out. There. What is this? Oh, I know what that is. It's a can. Like a little itty bitty petroleum can. Or not petroleum, petrol. I like cans that look like petrol cans, but they're not. We have another shoe. Is it a full shoe? I think this is a full shoe. Only one way to find out is to dig. Not entirely sure there, but we've got large pieces of it. That could be a shoe. Okay, there's more of it. I think we have another shoe. A lot of shoes. This looks like to be about 40% of that shoe that we just unearthed here. So we're just gonna keep digging for shoes. Well, we've got more pieces, probably of the same shoe. Wish we had more shoe soles around here. Probably not going to find any more. But the fact that we're still finding shoes here is crazy. Kind of want to be extra careful too, because you never know if you're going to hit a shoe or not. Oh, well, that's out of there. And now's time to be careful. So you don't know if we have a shoe. Is that a carriage bolt? Looks like a carriage bolt. What really destroys shoes, oh, we have a big chunk of shoe. What really destroys shoes is exposure to sunlight. Old leather shoes. Well, this one's a big old leather foot sole, of which I might have removed the other piece of it earlier. Keep digging. Well, we're mainly here for shoes. I'm not seeing any more shoes there. But if we find something else that's really, really cool, I'll keep it. Oh, there's that big old chunks of glass I was feeling earlier. Mason jar. I feel like that might be it for shoes in this one spot. I'm not finding any solid evidence of anything else. So we're gonna move on to over here. See if we can find shoes here. Get some glass or a nail. Still can't believe I found that shoe. Just gonna keep digging till we find something. And you know, if we don't find any more shoes, you know, it's not a big deal. There's still plenty of things to go through here. Cover, discover. What is that? It's a chunk of rock. What is... What appears to be asphalt doing out here? Or not asphalt, concrete. It appears to be concrete or compact rock. You know, like dirt, gravel, the like. That's cement. Or like ancient poured concrete stuff. Yeah, I'm not gonna dig that anymore. It's pointless. Well, we're gonna bag these shoes now. I'm just gonna take all these little baggies out of my big bag here. Put the shoe pieces in here. Some really old shoes. Can't wait to see how they look. Yeah, well, I'm not going to be able to wear them, obviously. There's too much missing. Yeah, I think that's it. Give me a moment. I'll zip up the bag. Yeah, so the pieces don't fall out. Shoes are sealed. Almost. Rather. I'm going to bag up all these other pieces of shoes now. There's a lot of shoes here. Holy crap, I didn't realize how much shoe material I actually pulled out of this ground. Wow, there's a lot. You know, like stuff that I found on the surface and other stuff that was buried in the ground. The stuff that was on the surface seems to be the cleanest, but the thinnest and stiffest leather I've ever seen. We got an old belt here too. We're gonna bag that in the same bag as the shoes here. Why? Because this bag is full of all the various pieces of shoe, not the shoe we found, but the shoe we found. This is pretty shrunken, but that's a look at how shoes were way back then, not shrunkenness. I'm also going to have to be very careful with these shoe pieces. They're going to try to shrink on me, which would be unfortunate. So we got to wash them up, get them soft, and like rub them down with mink oil or something. We got to do that quick before it dries out. You know, if you're into World War II history and stuff and such, you know, and you ever go metal detecting out in the forests of France or Germany, or, you know, go digging in swampy areas, you got to be careful with that leather. You know, the leather, like your ammunition pouches or German boots, you know, whatnot. You got to be really careful because that leather will instantly shrink if it gets dry and you don't treat it at all. It's rather unfortunate. All right, back to digging. I don't know what we'll find. There's a chunk of a shoe, I believe. I'm gonna bag it. These damn mosquitoes. I'm excited to wash up these pieces of shoes. They look to be about 1910. You know, they look like what you'd find on the Titanic. But obviously they're not from the Titanic. We got another piece. No, another piece. I don't know what that was. To be honest, we may have well gathered up all the pieces of these shoes. It's possible that we have found all of them, but don't believe everything I say. Other than the fact, you know, that I'm finding shoes That is true. The fact that I've recovered all the shoes, that is probably not true. That was a piece of concrete. What is concrete doing out here anyway? Well, don't ask me. I don't know. Could have been a house out here, but why have your house so close to your garbage dump? Don't make sense unless, backyard or whatever. There's a possibility this was location of a home. Highly doubt it, though. We have more shoe. It's in worse condition, indicating that either the soil was really rich and acidic here, or this shoe's older. But it could have just been a piece. I'm not entirely sure if there's anything more of it. I think that might have been just the only piece. Yep. That was the only piece of shoe. Back over here. Feel free to use the comment section. I don't mind. Oh, do I have to set that up? No, I don't. Maybe. Yeah, whatever. I think you can use the chat. Well, that might be all the pieces of shoes today. I don't know what else we're gonna find. Oh! What is this? What the? What is this? Oh my. We may have a cool little relic here. Look at that. It's got some inscripting on there. Gotta dig this out very carefully. Whatever it is. Yeah, I can always, glue it back together if need be. How much of this is existing? How big is this thing? There's the bottom. Oh, I think it's just a 1 gallon jug. Oh, yeah, that would make a lot of sense. Never mind on that part. You know what? I'm not even sure. Where did this piece come from? Would it come from here? I don't know. There might be more of it. Let's try to locate that. See what those pieces tell us. If there is more. There's a little bit more down there. More pieces of shoes. Oh, that's a big chunk. Whatever glass this was, I'm pretty sure it was broken to begin with. Maybe. I think the glass was broken to begin with. Oh, what is this? I think we're getting like a lot of glass and bottles and stuff. This is pretty cool. No, that's another piece of that. Another piece that don't say anything on it. Yeah, I don't know what we found. I think I know, but then again, I don't. What the heck is that? Yeah, a round little cylindrical thing down there. What is that? We're gonna try to dig it. Whatever it is. Hope I don't break it. Trying to dig it out. Okay, there's the edge of it. I'm not gonna break it. What is that? Is that a garden hose? I think that's the chunk of a garden hose. I think that's a garden hose. I'm pretty sure. I was like, what in the world is that round cylindrical thing? Well, I think that's a garden hose. At least a really old one. Could be modern trash somehow. I'm not even sure how it managed to get here. Another chunk of a shoe. That one's pretty destroyed. What the? Big chunk of glass, yes. What did we just hit? I don't know if that's a complete bottle or what. I don't think it'd be a complete bottle. But you never know, it could be. Another big chunk of that. That's probably what that is. Another chunk of that big gallon jug. Oh, and I broke it. That's alright. Because. Oh, wait a minute. No! Got another piece of metal here. What in the. It was glass that I broke, but got another chunk of metal. Yeah, these are all pieces of glass from this one giant jug. But, man, look at the size of this. It's a big piece of metal. Is it moving? I'm trying to move it. Oh my Lord. What the devil? is this? Why, it's another one. I think it's the remnants of a plow. That's a keeper's too. Folks, we have the remnants of a plow here. And interesting perforated glass. A lot of it. I don't think that was a complete bottle. Might have been. What's underneath of here? That landed on my screen. I don't know what we're finding. Could be a Gatorade bottle. Highly doubt it, though. Here's what we're looking at here. That might have been a Gatorade bottle. Probably not. Just gonna dig in the side here. More of that concrete stuff. But yeah, I think we found a plow here. Pieces of a plow. You know, like those plows you push with your hand back in the day of oxen and such. I think that's what that is. Blades of a really old plow. Or at least I hope that's what that is, because that's pretty cool. Got some glass here. I believe. Rocks, glass, chunks of something. You know, we might have better luck rolling some logs over. Like that guy. Potentially, or scouring the ground. Guess we could do that and scour the ground. It's a good idea. Another trowel here. Oops. That's probably the bottom of that big giant jug over there. Bunch of coal. More coal. I wonder if it's still burnable. I'll probably try to bring a lot of this back and try to burn it. Yeah, I don't know what all's buried here. So, we're gonna get digging. We gotta hurry up. We're losing some daylight. I can still see, but either the clouds came and covered up what's left of the sun, or the sun literally just in a second dropped a few feet down below the tree line, where it dropped just enough to where it gave her a lighter. Yeah, that's probably the rest of that. There's another notification that I need to get rid of. But yeah, that's probably the other half of that right there. Or it could be that big old picture over there. Not entirely sure. A lot of root bases here. chunk of a plate. I wonder if we'll find a bottle. That'd be interesting. Did we? Nope. Yep, nope. Chunk of glass, not a bottle. Oh, there's our sunlight, but it's not. It's barely enough. Oh, okay. Oh. Cool. Not entirely sure what that's from. Bring this back over here to look. Yeah. Might be a part of that J.R. Watkins bottle that I found a while back. Or it could just be a random piece of glass. But man, I'd love to find a complete J.R. Watkins bottle. Wouldn't that be something? I'll get my trowel over here. We're going to start digging a little bit. Oh, I have more of these at home. These pieces. I'll save that. Might be a missing chunk. Is that another one? Oh, that's another one. Big chunk of glass. Is that glass? Oh, that's coal. There's mason jar top, a little newer. It's clear glass. A lot of the jar is still here. Or so it looks. That's just a little bit of thunder. We might want to hurry our asses like the devil's trying to stab it with his hot iron. But we don't want to rush. I mean, sure, we've got plenty of time, but we're in dusk zone. A lot of this glass has been shattered. Like, you know, shooting at it and stuff. Not me, somebody else. Somebody else about 50 to 60 years ago, probably. It's just the root. Yeah, it's the root. Whoa. That's interesting. It's kind of cool. What is that? Metal? Yeah, probably metal. No, it's wood. Huh. Raining. That's lovely. Kind of had a feeling. We'll see how bad it gets. All right? I'm going to stay here. And we're going to keep digging. Or until the rain gets so bad that we can't even dig. Big chunk of barbed wire. Looks like we might be staying a little while. Some pretty heavy rain. Yeah, we're just gonna look around a little bit while we still have some sunlight, and we're gonna try to pick through all this stuff, find some cool bottles, if there's any. And yeah, then we'll go. But it is raining, so we got that going for us. Hey, there's that other half of that bottle. Oh, launched my shovel, my trowel rather. More chunks of that beautiful, pretty glass. There's not much to see here, other than a bunch of broken up glass. But we'll see if we can find a bottle. Preferably intact. You know, intact. That's interesting. That must have been like a perfume bottle or something. That was probably a perfume bottle. Yeah, ouch. Luckily that hit my fingernail. It was a big chunk of glass. Is this metal? Yeah, it's metal. Gnarly metal. My gloves are still intact. This is getting kind of sketchy. I'm gonna move around. I'll scrape the ground a bit for any kind of good grabs. You know what we might find. Got chunks of brick here. It's a thick chunk of glass, and it looks like a bullet hole to it. Ouch. Sharp metal. I'm gonna put my shovel over here so I don't lose it. Yeah, there's not much for bottles here. Most of it's been shattered, unfortunately. Screw top. I've found a few cork tops before, but those are usually harder to find. Shoe bugs. Yeah, we're just gonna scope the ground a little bit. Yeah, oh wow, there's a big chunk of concrete there. Weird bugs on me. There's a lot of bugs hovering around me. Bugs, go away. I don't need your company. Whatever buggy it is, he's annoying. Oh, we got a interesting bottle there. Wonder if we can get to it. I actually wonder if there's any bottles on the ground here. Potentially. But I also don't want to be putting my hands through feces, so I'll use my boot. Weird bug. That bug is annoying. Got a big old rock or piece of coal. That potentially is pretty old. I think I know where the rest of this is. Not going that way, and that bug keeps bothering me. He's annoying. He's back again. I don't know what bug that is. Can you guys hear him? He went away. There he is. Yeah, that guy's annoying. And no, that's not the piece. Get the hell out of my face. It's an annoying bug. Hope it's not a horsefly. Unless he lives in this ground. I don't think it's a bee. I think my bug spray wore off. That's what I think. Where's that? Where's that bottle chunk? Heard a noise over there. So funny. Because there was another noise. It sounded like something big moving down there. I got my bottle. Bottom of a bottle. I remember finding what I believe was the other half to it. Other half to this thing, but I plumb went and done lost it. Is this another same thing? Different bottle? Potentially is a different bottle. But I swear I found the other piece of that bottle that I'm holding. Just gotta find it though. There was this, but it's nothing. Bottom of the. There's that bug again, and he's a bugging. Shoot, get the heck out of here. That's cool. Caro. I've heard of that. That bug's still a bugging. I don't think he'll leave me alone. As long as I'm crouched down here. Like I said, well, it's not a horsefly, but he's annoying like a horsefly. He just hasn't landed. He just keeps bugging me around. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Probably 40s, 50s. Bugs keep coming. I don't like him. There's got to be more, bottles or pieces of bottles here. Oh. Screw top. Let's fold this over. Oh, there's some glass down there. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a keeper. Ground is pretty wet through here. The bug is still bugging. I just have to keep raising my arms. Shoo 'em out of the way of my wonderful excavation. Shoo, bug. Shoo, fly, whatever you are. Go away. Knock it off. Got some leaves here. Ish. Oh, what's this? Nothing. Oh, well, there's a good old hunk. There's an enormous chunk of a plate. Ow, something bit me in the back. Some little bug. What's this? It says wine. Always check my shoulders and elbows because, you know, sometimes I'll feel a little pinch. And I'll be like, huh, little bugger, get off of me. You know what I'm saying? That's another chunk of that big mason jar base box. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's a cool little find. Bottom of a tin. Or side of a tin bucket. Another pitcher. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, I think that was a pitcher at one point. I'm still looking for bottles or pieces of bottles. Hopefully a complete one. But I'm not sure how many of those are still around. I think under here was all broken, if I can recall correctly. I'm gonna try to lift this up in a way. There's a lot of rocks in it. Big old vine. Probably gonna set back there. There we go. I think that might have been a bed. Potentially. Or a fence. Okay, we've got access to the ground below. Shoe bug. You're annoying. Oh yeah, that's right. This area is all melted. Shit. Oh. The heck is this? Oh, top of a barrel. Like a 15, 25 gallon drum. Maybe a 50 gallon. Most likely a 50 gallon. Man, I'm really hoping to find a complete bottle or something here. There's a piece of metal. Oh, that's rebar. Of course, it's rebar. But these bugs are relentless. Oh! I think we may have a bottle. Nope, we do not. Unfortunately. Dang it. It would have been a really cool bottle. Shoot. Come on, I know there's a big piece of a bottle somewhere. These look like glass panes. I don't think I'll keep glass panes. There's got to be a complete chunk of a bottle here somewhere. Yeah, that was the other piece of that bottle. That would have been a cool bottle to have. Wait a second. Might have just found a piece of it. But what difference does that make if I can't have the bottle? What is this? Whoa. Let's see what I found here. It's the most chunks of a plate I've seen. This is cool. Oh, it's just a bowl. Half of one. To be correct. Interesting. Don't know what that is. Shoe bugs. Shoe fly, shoe bug. What do you want to call it? Kind of stinks in this spot. I think those are a lot of ants. No matter. Oh, cool. That also would have been a cool bottle to have. Unfortunate how it's broken. More chunks of glass. More chunks, really thick chunks of glass. I think these are all like chunks of window panes I'm pulling up. What is that? Looks like a rock. There's another piece of that weird thing that we found earlier, and that's just thunder in the background. A lot of thunder. At least I hope it's thunder. Especially the impending threats to major cities here. But I'm pretty sure that's just thunder. I don't think it's any kind of Iranian missile in the background there. Just thunder. That's interesting. Huh. I don't know what that is. Oh! We have a spoon. Silver? Hope it's silver. No. Not silver. Oh, I wasn't janking on this. That's cool. Look, folks, we have a spoon. I think it might be pewter, though. I'm going to keep that, because that's pretty cool. It's a rock. These are probably chunks of brick. No complete bottles, though. A lot of barbed wire. Really want to find a complete bottle. But I don't think we'll be finding any of those today. If we do find a complete bottle, we'll get ready to go. But chances we'll find one are slim. What is this? Interesting mechanism. Potentially had buttons. Another rock. Oh, cool. This has a little bit of writing on it. Probably mason. Pear jar, mason jar, pear mason jar, whatever. Okay, let's see what's under this underbrush. Where'd that spoon go? I definitely don't want to be stepping on it. Where'd I put it? Oh, here it is. Yeah, I want to keep that spoon. Got bugs crawling all over me now. That's a large chunk of glass. Whoa. That definitely had a fire put to it. Interesting. I'm not seeing complete bottles, unfortunately. There might be. Highly doubt it. Let's pull this back a little bit more. See what we find. Oh, man, it's in the ground really good. What do we have under here? What treasures do we have? Probably not much. A lot of barbed wire. Barbed wire. I'm gonna have to be careful. It looks like a walnut. Was a walnut. Ow. That didn't go over. Now that did. I'm just getting slapped with rusty metal. And poked. Yeah, there's not much here. Highly doubt we'll find anything if we dig, because this is all melted and burned up. Fortunately. Yeah, see? All got melted down, burned up, melted away. But when it isn't burned up and melted away, that's the cool thing. Just gonna keep poking around through here. And we'll move on to a different location. Cool, what is this? I do not know. I think I know. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of cool though. Whatever it is. I might take that. Oh, that would have been a cool bottle to have. That's melted. Lots of melted glass. Yeah, there's a lot of it. Like that one. Very melted. Yeah, I think this is it for this spot. I'm not finding anything. Fortunately, it was all burned and melted. We might go down to that other spot I was telling you about, we did find this. That's another notification, but this is interesting. Not entirely sure what it is. Some kind of handle. Okay. I'm gonna grab up my trowel. We'll head down to that location I was talking about, see what we can dig up. We'll bag some stuff and then head home. If I can find my trowel. It's here somewhere. Oh, for heaven's sake. That trowel of mine is somewhere. Oh, here it is. Now we're gonna go down to that location I was telling you about. I don't know what's down there. We're about to go find out. If I can remember where it is. I believe it was down this way. That tree fell. So this location that I'm about to go to is roughly from the 1920s. And I've found some interesting things there. So this way. Not this spot, but it's over there. Big rock. It's right here. And my phone battery's going. Weird bug. Okay, this spot dates roughly back to the 1920s, I think. Got some interesting stuff. Not a lot, though. I have found some complete things here, but this is our 1920s location. I've raided a lot of things out of here, but I'm not sure how much is left. So we're going to find out today just how much exactly remains. That fly, I think, found me again. I think it's following me because I'm sweaty. Wait a second. If I recall, all the stuff was over here. My bad. That's a turd. Let's just move this big old thing out of the way. And there's little bits of glass still here. And a piece of a rock. This was the location where I found that one weird spoon. One that came from South America, I think it was. Some considerably significant amounts of glass. We got, yes, this is that one location that has, okay, so this goes as far back as the 1920s. It doesn't date back, it goes as far back. my bad for making that mistake and telling you guys that part, because what's here goes probably to the 50s, but there's 1920s stuff and older mixed in. I don't know, it could be older. That fly will not leave me alone. Go away, man. Flies annoying. Some pottery, or china. Chunks of china. Ow. This is interesting. That's got a star on the bottom. That fly will not leave me alone. Yeah, we're gonna dig up what we can here and head back. What's this? I don't know what that is. Okay. Dig some more. Man, that fly is relentless. Hey, mason jar. That's interesting. Could be a little bit of a pot. Like, you know, like a plant pot. A little bitty plant pot. Still digging. Hoping to unearth a intact bottle. Hopefully. But I don't know what I'm gonna find. This was also where I found that flashlight tube. It was a 1930s Montgomery Ward flashlight tube, of which there was nothing remaining, but it was still cool. We hit something. Not a bottle. Oh, we found something here. This vine is in the way. Oh, there's a big chunk of it. It's gonna fall down and hit me if I yank on it again. Unfortunate. Oh, there's the other end of that plate thing. No, that's a rock. It's another rock. There's a lot of rocks here. Oh, we have metal. What is this? Dude, I just found a pair of scissors. Whoa. What a find. I've never found a pair of scissors before. Wow. Is there any more of it? I don't think so. If I had known if there was scissors there, I probably wouldn't have jerked on this. Like I had. What is that? I don't know what that is. Another carbon stack, but look at that. Pair of scissors. Very cool. That's a keeper. See, I told you, you never know what you're going to find. I had no idea that was there. Oh, cool. Looks like a headlight lens. Potentially. Headlight lens. This fly will not leave me alone. What is this guy's problem? This fly's been buzzing all over me. More bits of rust. Oh, we have some glass, but it's not complete. It's broken. Shoo. That bug is dangerously close to my head and my face. Knock my glasses off my head. More bits of metal. Oh, these are chunks of a license plate. That's what those are. Wish there was more. Wouldn't be the first license plate I pulled out of the ground and attempted to restore. I restored a 1925 license plate. That was fun. You know, I'm starting to wonder if that's thunder at all. I worry that noise is not thunder. We have a piece of metal, glass. What is this? Glass. It's a piece of a window. Nice piece of a window. Is there any more? Not that I can see. It's a lot of rocks. Some nails. Yeah, we got some nails. Just a crow. Those things are annoying. Cool rocks. Well, this fly is getting relentless. And I'm getting ready to head back. Maybe a few more digs through the soil. You never know what you'll find. That fly is getting annoying. Well, I'm not finding any more pieces of history, if you will. Well, I haven't really been looking that hard. One more big find? What do you say? How about one more big find? What is this? Just a rock. Maybe we'll find a padlock or something. Is that a pen? I think I just found a whistle. I don't know. It's not enough to prove anything that we found something cool. But that might be a little pea whistle. I'll have to clean it up. That's kind of cool. I know whistles back then were about that size. Let's see. Maybe that whistle is, or if it's a whistle, it might be a trench whistle. Highly doubt it though. Looks to be slightly too small for a trench whistle. What is that? It's a rock. Gonna chop through the soil a little bit more. See what comes up. Oh, there's a piece of a chute. Interesting, not enough, because it's not complete. A blue bowl. Interesting. Whoa. That's complete. Another mason jar. Lid cap. You know, one of those zinc caps. Zinc lid caps, whatever. Yep. Just gonna keep digging here. Not worth keeping. Piece of pot. Come on, there's gotta be one cool thing coming up out of the ground here soon. I have no idea what that is. Could be a burner. You know, like a stove burner. Could be what that was. I don't think it was. Hey. Piece of a cup. That's all. It looks like a rock. Yeah, it's a rock. Another rock. Just gonna keep looking. Keep on digging. Oh. Another rock. There's a lot of rocks here. No notification, that's what that was. I still can't believe I found a pair of scissors. Did you guys see these scissors I found? Pretty cool, huh? More rock. Wait. Golly, that's a shell case. That's pretty cool. Huh. Oh my gosh. That's 32. That'll fit him over. It's a 32. I think. Not entirely sure. I don't know if that's center fire. I know they had rim fire in those calipers. You know, being so small of a caliper. Would be something if we found a gun. It would be monumental. I mean, back in the day, they did throw stuff like that away. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky and find it. Find something. What is that? Lightning bugs are out already. Is that a battery? I think that's a battery. Whatever it is. Interesting, we have a little thing with a gear. What did I just discover? I have no idea what that is. I'm gonna move the scissors, the shell casing, that, and this piece of a shoe aside. I think that's a battery cell. And we're gonna attempt to dig. Oh wait, what about that piece of a whistle thing? Oh wait, not a piece of a whistle. I think that was a whistle, whatever it was, wherever it went. I don't think I broke it. Should be here somewhere. I just remembered that was something that I found. Hope I didn't break it. Might have been a piece of it, unfortunately. Come on, you've got to be here somewhere. I hope that's not a piece of it. It's a piece of it. Oh well. We broke the whistle. That's unfortunate. I'll keep it aside. It kind of makes me sad, you know? Unless that was not the whistle, we can continue to look. I guarantee you that was the whistle that I think I broke. I don't know how I would have broken it unless kneeling on it. But things like that happen. I'm not going to be bummed out over it. It sat in the ground for 100 and something years, so, you know, I'm not going to be mad about it. It's just a piece of the ground, and to the ground it shall return. Hey, cool. I don't know what that is, but it's cool. You know, it's possible that I moved it. No, whatever it was, it broke. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Yeah, I think it broke. I probably knelt on it. Kind of crazy how you already forget about stuff like that when you find them, and all of a sudden, boom! Oh, wait, you know. We're just gonna keep scouring the ground here till we find something else cool, you know. That's interesting. Red ants. I hate red ants. Oh, I'm gonna kneel down here. Just I'll continue digging until we find something. What is this? It's metal. Oh, and I just broke it. Whoops. Now I feel bad. Whatever that was, it's now broken. Could have been petrified wood, actually. It's kind of what it looked like. It was petrified wood. Mosquitoes finally came out. Oh, I just turned my phone light on. No, I just turned the flash on. Actually, that's kind of helpful. We can look at the ground a little bit better. Huh. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, we're not going to find much on this ground. Scouring through the dirt. Picking up pebble stones. Whatnot. Oh, cool. I found a lid. Actual mason jar lid. I mean, it's about time. Well, I'm gonna stroke through the dirt here a few more times, and then I think I'll call this a day. Lord, I hope I find something cool. Well, oh, huh, piece of leather. Huh. I'm gonna pop through the ground a little bit more and I'll call this a day. I'm popping on the ground on this side. Well, I think just about wraps it up. Yep. That wraps it up here. I'm gonna pack up here, grab up these cool little items that I found, and especially these scissors. These are pretty cool. We're gonna get on out of here, head back home. Not entirely sure what that is. I'll take it. Yeah. I'll head back now. Hold on, I gotta grab my shell casing. It's here somewhere. It's right around. Where'd that shell casing go? Yeah, I found a shell casing buried in the ground, and I thought that was the coolest thing, and now I can't come find it. That shell casing's here somewhere. Mosquitoes got my back. Is that it? No. Is it? Oh, come on. Come on. Huh. What have we got in the hand? Oh. Which the shell casing fell down. Down to the ground. Gotta find it though. You know that shell case? There it is. Okay. Found the shell casing. Okay. Let's head back. Okay. Well, we found a lot of cool things today. Shell casing. Scissors. A lot of glass. Met God's earth. And a whole lot more. Oh. And I'm hearing a lot of thunder. We did hear a lot of that today, didn't we? You learned something else from this. No matter where you're digging, or what it is, if you go back to it, doesn't matter. Every time you go back to your dig spot, you're gonna find something new every single time. Of course, until you've dug it all up. That would take a long time. I guarantee you, if I was sifting this dirt, probably would find a whole cool bunch of things. Is that what I think it is? Hold on. I think that's a Snyder bottle. Yes, it is. We've got another Snyder ketchup bottle. Oh, and my other license plate. I remember this plate. I forgot it here. It's from 1942. I'll take this home. If I can move through here. I think I have the other half of this plate. Or like the other identical plate to it. That would make it unique. Don't mind me, got my hands full. Trying not to fall on the ground here. Okay, we are almost to our spot. Now you can just dump everything on the ground and then get ready to go. Ooh, that was quite a bit of effort. Alright. Well, I'm gonna bag all this stuff up. My phone's literally about to die, so I want to stop filming so that, I'll have this video, get it posted. But we found a lot today. It is currently, my phone's at 4% and it's 8:25. We started at 6. Lord Almighty, we found a lot. We've been through a lot. I thank you for watching. You're watching Ye Old Vintage, and tune in next time for the next video. Thank you. How do I end this? Oh.